Yes, everybody, Russ and the West Ham Network. Good afternoon, West Ham fans. Now, let's predict the starting 11 for the game in a couple of hours' time. Yes, everybody, Russ and the West Ham. I don't know where the accent came from. Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope you're all safe and well. Hope you're excited for a Saturday 3 o'clock kickoff. What could possibly go wrong? Anyway, we play Everton at Goodison Park at 3 o'clock. We'll be doing the watch along and stuff like that. Make sure you keep watching the watch along, particularly at half time. We might do another little draw to give away some signed stuff like we usually do. Just saying, make sure you're watching, particularly half time. As always, you try and do for anyone new here. Thanks for joining us, though. If you are new, is we try and predict the starting 11. Now, obviously, the Brentford one, pretty much, sort of again, not again, pretty much, we didn't think again was going to be dropped, and we didn't think Paqueta was going to be playing. We obviously knew Calvin Phillips was going to be suspended. In terms of the team news that we know from Dave Moyes' press conference, it's major. It's major. Aaron Cresswell's hearing her sort of been there, feeling his hamstring. That's it. Season's over. Season's over. Damn. And also, Cornet's going to be out for another couple of weeks. Oh, God. Obviously, neither will affect the first team, the starting 11. But no other injuries we've been aware of. No other knocks, bumps and bruises. Obviously, Paqueta seems to have gone through his 70-odd minutes for Brentford on Monday. Was Brentford all right? Calvin Phillips would have returned from suspension. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. So as we do, we'll try and predict the 11. I reckon I'm going to be about 90% right. I still think it's a little bit of a question mark for me in the centre-back partnerships. In terms of what I would like to happen and what I think will happen. Maybe we'll do both. Maybe I'll take you through both. So let's get the easy ones out of the way. And I think most of the squad, most of the side's going to be relatively simple. I think it's going to be the same, most of the same squad that played on Monday. Areola in goal as per usual. Emerson, a newfound, not newfound confidence, but he's got his mojo back. I think now his mate's in front of him. I still think he could be even better with someone else behind him rather than who would have played. I think it was Kurt Zouma played left back, left side of the centre halves. Personally, but we'll come to that. I think Soufal will play right back up against. Well, will he be up? They'll be up against Dwight McNeil, probably, won't they? I think on the left hand side. So we know that from Everton, Danjuma won't be playing. We know Lewis Dobbin won't be playing. We know that it's obviously Andre Gomez, although he's on the grass, as Moyes would say. I think who else? It's going to be, I think, late fitness tests today on Amadou Onana and Idrissa Gueye. Ped, when we spoke from Top of TV, reckoned that Idrissa Gueye would probably miss out and Onana will play. He doesn't think both will be out, so which is a shame because I think Onana's a fantastic player and he can be a very, very good player. Anyway, centre halves. So I think what he's going to do, I reckon he's going to go with the same centre half partnership because he doesn't like to change a winning formation. The only trouble is, I think Kurt Zouma, can he play 2 games in a week? He has done before, and he's been shocking. For me, what I would do is give Kurt a rest. And he won't, but give Kurt a rest and put Naif back. I think a partnership of Naif and of Mavropanos together, for me, is the most mobile. It gives you 2 ball-playing centre-halves, 2 centre-halves who can play a bit, who can deliver a cross-field pass, both sides. Emerson I think, has more confidence with Aged behind him than necessarily Zouma behind him. And the amount of times you used to get, the ball would go out or come to Aged. Aged would dink it over the top for Emerson. Emerson 1-2s with Paqueta and then crosses the ball. It used to work all the time. And actually, ironically, the way we played on Monday, I thought was more suited to an Aged centre half than Zuma centre half in that position. So that's what I think is going to happen. So we'll leave it in that as in, because you never know, miracles can happen. I don't think Calvin Phillips starts today. I think he keeps that midfield quartet or trio, trios, three quartets for us, as it was. So you'll have Alvarez, you'll have JWP, who I thought got a lot of critics, really. Actually, I thought he had a really good game, and I thought so did Souček. They did a lot of stuff off the ball, and they were really, particularly from JWP, a lot of chasing down the goalkeeper. And that itself then everyone else has to follow suit. Otherwise, there's massive gaps. It's like in rugby, if you have like a blitz defense. If one player does it and no one else does it, there's massive gaps for the other opposition to go into in the midfield. We were sort of pressing as a unit. And as I said, I thought Souček had a really good game as well. Probably the best game he's had all season. I wouldn't be surprised in terms of just his all-round play. Not saying he's the best player on the pitch at all, but I thought he had a really good game, and I thought JWP had a really good game as well. And to continue that trajectory, it's a good word for a Saturday morning. And then I think the rest of the team picks itself. I think Paqueta plays in this sort of weird left-sided position, which seems to work in terms of main to accommodate him in. He obviously cuts more inside, and then Emerson runs down the right and left, more space for him. I mean, they'll be up against Ashley Young, probably right back, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he might play left back. Actually, he does play quite a bit of random positions, doesn't he? He's like an old version of Ben Johnson. Ashley Young is. Then Mohamed Kudus, and then the man who's on fire, and we know what he's been doing with Danny Dyer, you dirty dog, Jarrod Bowen. Jarrod Bowen, who is only 2 goals away from equaling Di Canio's all-time Premier League goals in a season record of 16. And with 12 games left, should be surpassing that. Only 2 players in the Premier League have scored more goals than this season, that being Erling Haaland and Mohamed Salah. That ain't too shabby, Alonso, is it? And I believe, I haven't gone back and looked, but I would assume the last time a striker hit 20 goals would have been Sheringham and Harewood in the same season in the 2004-5 or 3-4 season, something like that, when we were in the Championship. The last time in the Premier League would have probably been Hartson, about 30 years ago almost. So yeah, it's some achievement. And I mean, he's got 6. I think he's got 17 all competitions. Is it 17 all competitions? I think he has this season. And if we could get him onto, I don't know, something like 20 goals in the Premier League this season, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Absolutely amazing. And he's not too far away from another decent season. He could overtake Antonio's all-time record with not a lot of games played, in terms of a lot less than Antonio. He's on 17 this season. So he's on fire, and he's having a good time with Danny Dyer as well. So good luck to the lad. Good luck to that. And I said hat-trick heroes like to see. Let's have a quick look at that scores, actually. Where is it? The Premier League goals. Yeah, so Bowen's now on 41. So he's joint with Carlton Cole, who's played 66 games more than Bowen. Then it's Noble and Di Canio on 47. And obviously Michail Antonio, 63 goals in 242 appearances. So, Bowen's got 90 odd appearances less than him, and he's still got 22 goals. Should be done. Anyway, that's it. Let me know what you think about the team. We'll be back later on with everything else in terms of just everything. All the watch along, the halftime bit. Probably do a draw at halftime. And go back and check out. We did a stat attack. The stats don't add up very well for West Ham when it comes to Goodison Park. Recent times, a bit different, but not historically. As I said, I believe we have a goal difference in all the games we've played with Everton of -75. So there we go. Take care. Stay safe. Stay warm. Stay humble. Keep the faith. Come on, you bloody Irons. Irons.